Now next coming is conformation. Actually, when we take stereoisomerism, we take two types here, two categories. One is called conformational, one is configurational. In conformational, there is no need of bond breaking. The bonds will remain same, attachment will remain same, but one form can change to second structure, one structure can change to second structure by rotation around the carbon-carbon single bonds. That is called conformation. One is configuration. In configuration isomers, to change one to second structure, bond breaking is compulsory. And you can isolate the configuration isomers but not conformational isomers. We don't call them conformational isomers, but we call them conformers. If you take one simple example, if I take my hands attachment here to shoulders, it is configuration. I can move hand up, down, front, back, anyone, both hands. I can move in any direction. This all kind of movement taken here, they give rise to what? Different conformation. They give rise to different conformation. हाथ ऊपर है, नीचे है, कहीं भी लग सकते हैं, इसमें घुमा सकता हूँ उनको मैं. ये सारे क्या है? कंफर्मेशन. अब एक आते हैं खराब केस में. सपोज हाथ काट दिए, एक हाथ को यहाँ लगा दिया, एक हाथ काट के यहाँ लगा दिया, या यहाँ लगा दिया, तो क्या होता है? तब क्या होगा? That will change configuration. Meaning क्या होता है? Configuration to convert one to second structure of configuration isomer, bond breaking is compulsory at some point. Some bond has to be broken down, then only they can change configuration. But in conformation ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Simple आपका है, already bond fix रहेंगे. Simply by rotation around the carbon-carbon single bond, we can get structures which are called as conformation. So what are conformation? Right, first definition लिख लीजिए. It is a phenomena in which we get a number of structures. We get a number of structures obtained by rotation of groups or atoms in space around carbon-carbon single bond. We get a number of structures obtained by rotation of groups or atoms in space around carbon-carbon single bond. The different structures are called as conformers. The different structures are called as conformers. Conformers. And this phenomena is called as conformation. Phenomena is conformation, structures are called as conformers. Now for a given compound, some points you can remember or take care. For a given compound, we can draw infinite number. We can draw or have infinite number of conformers. For a given compound, we can have infinite number of conformers. But separation is not possible because of very high rate of conversion of 1 to second structures. And moreover, we can take care this. Actually, ऐसा होता क्यों है? Because the energy required to rotate for this rotation around carbon-carbon single bond is available at room temperature. The energy required for rotation around CC bond is available at room temperature. So no heating required, nothing required. One conformer will change to second conformer or structure rapidly by its own. So separation become difficult, impossible of the conformation. Moreover, आपका एक भी ऐसे है will change to some structure after some time, so separation become difficult of conformers. And the required energy, this energy required is called as rotational energy. The energy required for rotation around the CC bond is called as rotational energy. is called as rotational energy. See, this rotational energy will be lower if we have more single bond or pure single bonds. If the bond will develop extra bond or when they have double bond, then this rotational energy will be higher. Let us make to make this point clear, I will draw one structure to compare the carbon-carbon bonds rotational energy. So one example I will take for this point through one question. So one question is there, Adam. Question आपको दिया है random question. देखिए, find the decreasing order of rotational energy of the bonds. कौन सा bond आपको देखना है? एक तो यहाँ पे CC bond है. 1 2 I write here 1 2 bond. या A and B bonds. AB CC bonds. Find the decreasing order of rotational energy of bonds AB CC bonds. Ethene first compound, second दिया है ब्यूटा 1,3-डाइन, अगला दिया है एक्रोलीन, एक्राइलिन दिया है कॉमन नेम, और थर्ड आपको लास्ट कंपाउंड दिया है इथेन. Try this question yourself. Let's come on answer part. To solve this question or this kind of question, what we see, if the bond is pure single bond, around pure single bond, for rotation energy required is very low. If they have double bond, then to break the double bond it is very difficult. So they require higher energy. If at all, we have to break a double bond. Or if you take resonance possibilities, through resonance, if the bond can have double bond character, again the rotation become difficult. If I take in the given case, for which case the required energy is lowest for the rotation, that will be simply a compound taken fourth. Ethane, we have pure single bond character, no resonance, nothing is possible. So compound fourth will have lowest rotational energy. Then compound taken 1 2 3. Compound 1 will be having highest rotational energy. Region we have pure double bond, no rotation will be allowed freely. Now compound taken 2 and 3 remains. In compound 2 and 3 we have carbon-carbon single bond. In both the compounds we are having carbon-carbon single bonds. So when we have carbon-carbon single bond in both the compounds, we can see, but resonance can take place. If I take compounds third, second, CH2 double bond CH, CH2. If it show resonance, what happens? This can have plus charge, shifting of pi electron here. Then CH2 minus. If I take last compound also show resonance. Now in these two compounds resonance can take place. Now by resonance can you tell in the two structures which structure is more stabilized? In the two structures, which structure is more stabilized? Second one. Why? Because more electronegative atom O is carrying minus charge. So more stabilization is this bond will have higher double bond character as compared to this case where the stability is less, because less electronegative atom carbon is carrying negative charge. So if this double bond, if this bond have higher double bond character, rotation is difficult. So for this compound taken third one, they will have higher rotational energy as compared to compound second where the stability is less for the structure. So the order will follow 1 3 2 4. 1 का highest रहेगा, फिर 3 का, फिर 2 का, सबसे कम रहेगा 4th के लिए. I hope it is clear this question. Rotational energy means simply in whichever case the rotation will be easier, in whichever case rotation is easier, that structure will have lower rotational energy. If the structure is unstable, less stable, that structure will have higher, or the bond have higher double bond character, that bond will have higher rotational energy. In this case pure double bond is there, so highest. यहाँ पे क्या single bond है, but they acquire partial double bond character by resonance. So they will have higher rotational energy as compared to ethane, which have pure single bond character. But in these two compounds, this bond will have higher double bond character because when resonance take place, this structure is more stabilized as compared to this structure. So this bond have higher double bond character means required energy more for the rotation as compared to second. I hope it is clear. Fine. So now we take the example in conformation phenomena. We need to study the conformations in three compounds specially. One is called ethane, second taken N-butane, and third taken is cyclohexane. So I'll discuss about cyclic compounds bit more elaborately. Along with this conformations in ethane and N-butane, different approach are taken for drawing the conformations, Newman projections, Sohaus projections. उसका क्या meaning होता है? Let us discuss all these points now. We can take first conformation in ethane. Ethane means CH3 CH3. You have carbon carbon single bond. Each carbon have 3 hydrogen atom attached to it. You have carbon carbon single bond. Each carbon has 3 hydrogen attached to this carbon atom here. Now around this carbon carbon single bond, we can take rotation in space. So we can draw two structures at the extreme end. Remaining we can have infinite number of structures for a compound. For a compound we can draw infinite number of conformations because rotation can be done by different angles. Now around the carbon, what is hybridization? sp3. So geometry will be tetrahedral. So if I draw the structures, we can have two approaches. One is taken called as Sohaus projections, and second taken as Newman projections. In Sohaus projections, we take carbon carbon single bond, this one here. We have two extreme case. One case, the group at front carbon and back carbon cover completely. It is one. Second can be taken. In drawing, first we do what here? Draw a single bond. It is carbon, one carbon, and then draw the 3 remaining bonds, nearly making the angle of 120 degree. Nearly making the bond angle of 120 degree. In this case, also can draw similarly. You have two extreme cases. It is called as eclipse conformation. It is called as staggered conformation. How we draw this staggered and eclipse? One more approach is there by using Newman projections. If I draw in this case Newman projections in same arrangement here. This is also taken as eclipse conformation. It is called staggered conformation. We take in the eclipse conformation, the group at the front carbon will cover the group at back carbon completely. The group at front carbon will cover the group at back carbon completely is called as eclipse conformation. And when the group at front carbon and back carbon completely visible or not covering at all, that conformation is called staggered conformation. In eclipse means covering. The group at front carbon will cover the group at back carbon completely. If I take which is front and back carbon, in this case it is taken as back carbon and it is taken as front carbon. I am writing front for front carbon, back for the back carbon. If you take it, that is in the Sohaus conformation. If we take in the Newman projections, then the circle taken as back carbon, blue one, and the red one taken as the front carbon. Red one taken as front carbon, circle taken as back carbon. That is how we write conformation, back carbon, front carbon conformations is taken in the Newman and Sawhorst arrangement. I hope you are getting this point. Let me explain to you by diagram. If we take N-butane, this can be taken N-butane by conformation. We can have two extreme cases. You see from your side. If you see the compound from front side, it is front carbon, it is back carbon. Back carbon not visible to you. If you take this way as the arrangement here, in ethane carbon is tetrahedral. You can see the around geometry around carbon is tetrahedral. Both carbons have shape, geometry around them tetrahedral. It is carbon-carbon single bond. All white taken are hydrogen atoms. Black is carbon, white taken hydrogen atoms. So we can take, we can see the molecule from front side here. You see front side. So what you can see, the group at front carbon will cover the group at back carbon completely. Group at front carbons, all three hydrogens will cover the back hydrogens in same arrangement, same direction completely. That is called eclipse conformation. Conformation में cover करता है जो भी ग्रुप फ्रंट कार्बन के हैं बैक कार्बन ग्रुप को कवर करते हैं उसे बोलते हैं एक्लिप्स कन्फर्मेशन. अब हम इसको करते हैं घुमाते हैं, रोटेशन करेंगे तो क्या आपको दिखेगा, ऐसे दिखा हुआ है. नाउ यू कैन सी फ्रॉम योर साइड, यू कैन सी द बैक कार्बन ग्रुप आल्सो कंप्लीटली. देयर इज नो ऑब्स्टेकल टू सी द ग्रुप. You can see both the group completely. So such an element is called what here? Staggered conformation. In the staggered conformation, the group at front carbon and the back carbon, you can see all the group completely. It is called staggered conformation. आप देखो इसमें, if I draw here, this can be taken eclipse conformation. This hydrogen covering, this is front hydrogen covering back hydrogen, and this is covering back, this is covering back. In staggered, if I take rotation on a single bond, तो आपको ऐसे जाएगा इसमें top, bottom, front, and this is back hydrogens. You can see in Newman projections more easily. It can be taken. This one is one conformation taken here. It is eclipse. The group at front carbon covering the group at back carbon completely. Now, if I take front carbon is kept fixed, I done rotation of only back carbon. So you can see the group at back carbon completely. That is called staggered conformation. That is conformation taken in the ethane. Now if you take in two conformation, which conformation is more stable? For more stability they should have less repulsion. For less repulsion they should have more distance in the groups or the atoms. So you can take in the two conformation taken in either arrangement or energy order will be opposite. Staggered conformation is more stable as compared to eclipse conformation. Whereas in energy, आपका order उल्टा रहेगा. When you take energy order will be opposite. Eclipse conformation is having higher energy as compared to staggered conformation. Energy for eclipse is higher as compared to staggered conformation. I hope it is clear to you. आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा ये conformation stability के लिए. तो they will keep on changing from one to second form continuously this way only. If I draw energy diagram for this ethane, we have two only cases, extreme cases here. If I take one taken staggered, if I write eclipse as 1, it is staggered. Staggered of lower energy. Energy order will follow this kind of pattern. Eclipse, staggered. In between they can have infinite number of conformations. When you take rotation done by different angles, this can be taken energy. Angle of rotations can be done here. That's conformation taken in ethane. Now next can be taken conformation in N-butane. Now after conformation in ethane, next can be taken conformation in butane. We take conformation in N-butane, CH3, CH2, I'll write CH2, CH2, CH3. So in this conformation of N-butane, we will take carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. Between them we have single bond. We will consider C2C3 single bond. You can take single bonds around which rotation is to be considered. So for drawing the conformation of this N-butane, we can take the structure by the Newman projections. If we take in Newman projections, let us take one carbon fixed always in all the structures and one carbon rotating. It is front carbon that I am keeping fixed here, rotating in each case. On the front carbon group, suppose taken is methyl, HH, that I am keeping fixed in all the cases. In drawing different conformation of N-butane. Now what you can do here, you can rotate one carbon only. Let us take rotating back carbon. I am writing back carbon group methyl Me. Here hydrogen. Here also hydrogen. It is the grouped back carbon methyl, hydrogen, hydrogen. Next can be taken here, hydrogen, methyl, H. Next it is methyl, H, H. This can be taken different conformation of cyclobutane. So butane we are drawing here by rotating the back carbon. We take rotation by 60 degree. We will take in first case rotation of back carbon, only back carbon, 60 degree rotation of back carbon. So what we get here, structure methyl come to this position, then H come to this position, H come to this position. Again rotation done same. Rotating back carbon by 60 degree angle of rotation. Again next is rotating the back carbon by angle of 60 degree. We get the next conformation. This conformation can be given names like first one is called as, it is fully eclipsed. I can say one is fully eclipsed conformation. Second is called as skew or gauge conformation. Sometimes called skew or gauge conformation. It can be called staggered but not fully staggered. It can be taken, it is partially eclipsed conformation. It is eclipsed but not fully eclipsed. And this can be taken anti or fully staggered. Anti or fully staggered. It is suppose taken one, it is taken second, third, it is taken fourth one. You can write in this case 4 conformation in butane, N-butane. In fact, we can have infinite number of conformers for any compound. When we take rotation possible, because I have taken some extreme case only for rotation. In the rotations we can have angle of rotation, I have taken 60 degree, we can have rotation 30 degree, 45 degree, 31 degree, 32 degree. So we can have infinite number of conformations for a given compound. We are taking 4 extreme cases here, which are either of lowest stability or highest stability, or some 2 case which can be intermediate. So this is taken conformations of N-butane. N-butane we have considered here carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. Between C2 C3 we have taken single bond. Around the single bond we have taken rotation of groups H, H, methyl on each carbon. one is front carbon. I think clear. It is clear to you that this is taken front carbon. It is back carbon. I have kept in all the cases front carbon fixed. We have done rotation of only back carbon in each case by angle of 60 degree. Now when you get this 4 conformations, for the 4 conformation, can you tell the order of stability and energy? Whatever we have stability order, उसका उल्टा रहेगा आपका energy का order. In the given conformation, can you tell the stability order? देखिए आपका कौन सा सबसे ज्यादा स्टेबल होगा इसमें? Fourth structure is most stable among them. And then कैसे आपका सबसे highest stability होगा? Because the two bulky methyl group are opposite, so they have in them least repulsions as compared to hydrogen. Methyl cause more repulsion. So this methyl opposite, all the group are fully far apart possible. Then in the given conformation, second is also staggered type. Then 3, second का हाँ, then 3, and for first stability is lowest, because in first structure the two bulky methyl groups are closest possible. They will have in them more repulsion. Hydrogens also will be eclipsed. So main causes is methyl coming closest. Fully eclipsed conformation, stability is lowest. When the stability is lowest, the energy order will be just opposite. For the energy order will follow. For one stability is energy is highest, then 3, then 2, and then 4th. Order of energy and stability will be opposite given in the given arrangement. I hope it is clear. Conformation in N-butane. So it have been taken for the group methyl. If you take different groups, then the stability order may change. Like if I suppose take here OH, and we take two OH group, then चलिए इसमें आते हैं उसके पहले इसमें देते हैं energy diagrams का. Before we take the OH group, we will take some more examples. In conformation of butane derivative or carbon bond is there, they can have different groups. Maybe chlorine or OH group, that we'll consider. Let us take in this case energy diagram for the given structures. So when we take in the given conformation of N-butane, energy diagram taken, we can draw here. Energy, and you can take angle of rotations of a given conformation. For first energy highest, they will follow this kind of pattern. Like for first energy highest, then we will have third conformation. सेकंड आपका आएगा इसमें, ये आपका थर्ड आएगा इसमें, यहाँ पे सेकंड आएगा, यहाँ पे फोर्थ आएगा इसमें. अगेन रिपीटेशन देयर, थर्ड, 2 and first. Angle can be taken here. Rotation 60 degree, rotation 60 degree more, 60 degree again, 60 degree more, 60 degree more. So then the rotation done by angle of 360 degree, we get the original conformation back. So it can be taken fully eclipse conformation of the highest energy or lowest stability. Then second conformation, it is what we can call here gauge conformation. It is taken eclipse conformation, it is anti conformation or fully staggered. Fourth is anti or fully staggered conformation. Again, when we take rotation by angle of 60 degree, we will get a arrangement same as that of third one. Again rotation by 60 degree, we get arrangement of groups just like second one. That is, and first again will come back when the rotation done by angle of 360 degree, we get the original conformation back. This can be explained here example wise, conformation wise. If we draw 3D structure or the model wise, so this is model taken of N-butane. It is carbon number 1, carbon number 2, the two extreme. And just see here C2, C3. We have written 4 carbon compound here, butane 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. In 4 carbon, carbon 1, carbon 2, they are taken hydrogen, white one taken hydrogen atoms. You can see carbon 2, carbon 3 bond. White taken hydrogen atoms, and it is methyl group, and it is taken carbon number next methyl group. These two are taken methyl groups attached to each carbon taken. Now when rotation done around carbon single bond, then they can get different arrangements. So this can be taken one here. First one can be taken. It can be taken fully eclipse conformation, where the group आप कैसे देखा आपको है, the group at the front carbon cover the group at back carbon completely. So in this case the two methyl groups, you can see the two methyl groups are very close. When the two methyl groups are very close to each other, in them they will have high repulsion. By high repulsion, stability will be lowest or energy is highest. This is taken first arrangement. Energy highest. When energy is highest, stability is lowest. And now we take rotation by angle of 60 degree. If I just bring close to you, rotation done by angle of 60 degree, we get something like this arrangement here. So it is gauge conformation. You can see the group at front carbon. Now completely rotation done by angle 60 degree. So two methyl groups will move slightly away. Distance in the methyl group is slightly increasing. Again the rotation by 60 degree more. Now what happens? Hydrogen will be eclipsed. Then the two pair will be more of the hydrogen methyl eclipsed, and second case methyl and hydrogen eclipsed. It is taken what we can take conformation taken number. I can take second one, a third one. Sorry, it is taken conformation number second one. ये second हो जाएगा इसमें. When we have eclipse, it is partially eclipse conformation. Methyl hydrogen will have more repulsion. It was, I am just repeating from beginning. आपका ये हुआ first, तो आपको मिलेगा thirds में, ये आपको third हो जाएगा इसमें. फिर आपका आएगा इसमें, उसके बाद आपका second, फिर आपका आएगा fully staggered. If I take one extreme case, fully staggered arrangement is this one here. In this fully staggered arrangement, we can see that two methyl are opposite. In them they have least more distance maximum. All hydrogen also eclipse. In them also distance maximum. So it is of highest stability. Arrangement taken. What we can call this is here anti-conformation. So we can take this way. We can have the arrangement here. By this model, I think it is clear. Energy and stability order. Now let us take conformation in case of 1,2-dibromo, ethane and glycol. That is ethane 1,2-diol. In the two conformation I have drawn here. First let us draw here the conformation taken here of 1,2-dibromo butane. I have already drawn here in fact. Now we will explain here in the two conformation which is more stable. See, a given compound can exist in many forms. Given compound, like by phenomena of conformation, they can have infinite number of forms. But we take two extreme cases here. And like we can take one is anti-fully eclipsed, more stable type in general, and second can be taken gauge conformation. They are more stable because in gauge or anti-conformations the groups are bulkier, they will have more distance, and hence they will have in them less repulsion, and then the stability increases. The repulsion in the group is called as steric interactions. The repulsion in the group is called steric interactions or steric repulsion. Now one more kind of repulsions can be there in the structures, that is called as dipole repulsions. You take polar groups are coming closer, which will have same charges, negative negative or plus plus, then they have repulsion in them, and when they have repulsion, that repulsion is called as dipolar repulsions or dipole repulsions. And one more possibility is there, hydrogen bonding. We can take three factors which can affect the amount of the different conformations in mixture at equilibrium. Like if I take compound, suppose taken 1,2-dibromo butane, 1,2-dibromo ethane. If this compound taken 1,2-dibromo ethane, if we think of that anti is more stable, so the majority of molecules, or for most of the time the molecules should exist in this arrangement. It's fine, it is existing also here, but for the molecule as a whole, the dipole moment observed is found to be non-zero. It is about 1 dibye. 1 dibye means क्या है? 1 dibye means कि molecule is polar. Polar means the molecule cannot exist in this conformation all alone. So we will have mixture of different conformers at equilibrium, and especially take stable conformations. One is anti, one is gauge conformation. In the two conformation, which is more stable? Definitely anti conformation more stable as compared to gauge. If I write suppose anti as 2, gauge as 1, So 2 is more stable than 1. Because the group are bulkier, they will have more distance and then they have in them less repulsions. Repulsion less means more stability for second one. And the two forms are at equilibrium. Now when we have two forms at equilibrium and this form is more stable than this, so what happens if you cause rise in temperature? Let us take for this reaction, for the forward reaction, what is sign of delta H? Should be negative. When we have a conformation less stable, will convert to more stable, energy will be released. So when energy will be released, delta H is negative for this reaction. The reaction taken here become exothermic in nature. For this exothermic reaction, delta H is negative. So if you take rise in temperature from Le-Chatelier's principle, if we have exothermic reaction with rise in temperature, the reaction move in the backward direction. When the reaction moving in the backward direction, then what happen? The dipole moment increases. कैसे होगा इसमें देखिए, in anti conformation dipole moment can be taken nearly zero, resultant dipole can be taken nearly zero, whereas in Gauge conformation by repulsions the dipole moment is non-zero. When the molecule have non-zero dipole moment, if the molecule entirely exists in this conformation, then they have molecule should have zero dipole moment resultant. But यहाँ पर क्या है, इसका ज्यादा है, and as a whole molecule is having non-zero value for dipole moment, so this structure will convert to backward direction if we cause rise in temperature. So can take here with increase in temperature, what happen? Dipole moment increase, mu increase, mu is dipole moment increase. So we can take a dipole moment also can depend on temperature. Dipole moment can depend on temperature. So in this case with rise in temperature, mu will increase. In fact, for calculation of molecules resultant dipole moment, we can take relation. I like the relation here. For the molecule can have resultant dipole moment can be given by expression mu of a given conformation. Let us say if I take three conformation, one is taken mu anti conformation into mole fraction in anti conformation plus mu in Gauge conformation into mole fraction in Gauge conformation plus mu in eclipse conformation into mole fraction in eclipse conformation, or resultant dipole moment can be taken what for the molecule as a whole in all the conformation. It is summation of the product of their dipole moments of a given conformation into their mole fractions. Into the mole fractions can give this value of molecules resultant dipole moment. So can say in this case for anti conformation mu resultant is 0. For Gauge or eclipse में कम होगा molecule, but if it all existing here, so we can take total summation here. So what we can take here, with rising temperature what happen? When this Gauge conformation increase, which are non-zero dipole moment, then it is 0. इसको छोड़ दीजिए. तो non-zero means when this value increases, so what happen? For the molecule as a whole, there is increase in the resultant dipole moment with rising temperature. So this kind of points can be helpful to you from the stability of two arrangement or conformations. If we convert less stable to more stable conformation, delta H negative. Delta H negative means reaction move in the backward direction with rising temperature. Or if delta H would have been positive, then with rising temperature reaction can move in the forward direction. That's example taken conformation in case of 1,2-dibromo ethane. If you take 1,2-dichloroethane, accordingly you can explain this expression here. In chlorine size is smaller, so repulsion will be less. They will have less repulsions in the polarity of the two arrangement here, but वहाँ भी anti का 0 रहेगा इसमें. So when they ask to compare, be careful. Let us take next example taken glycol. See, if I take glycol, we can take the stability of different conformations depends on, first can be taken steric interactions. The group bulkier, when they are closer, they will have repulsion. Example was discussed in case of N-butane. The 2-methyl when coming closer in the fully eclipsed stability was lowest. So because of this steric interaction or repulsions, second can be taken what here? Dipole repulsions. Example taken 1,2-dichloroethane or butane type compounds we can discuss here. So when the halogens are coming closer, then they have more repulsion. Repulsion more means stability also will depend or decrease accordingly. One more factor can be taken, hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding. When hydrogen bonding take place in the groups, then the stability will further increase. When the hydrogen bonding take place, the stability is further enhanced or increased. अब उसका एग्जांपल आपका ये वाला एग्जांपल दिया मैंने. देखिए इसमें क्या है, आपका दिया है गॉच कन्फर्मेशन. कंपाउंड क्या है? इथेन, 1,2-diol और ग्लाइकोल. It is Gauge conformation. It is anti-conformation. In anti-conformation, the two OH group are away, so supposed to be more stable. But in this case, the Gauge conformation is more stable compared to anti. Reason क्या है इसमें? Hydrogen bonding. The OH group and this O, they will involve in intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So for this reason, in this case, it is not possible, even though it has less steric interaction. It has slightly more steric interaction, but even then Gauge conformation in this case is more stabilized as compared to anti-conformation. The reason can be taken for this case, hydrogen bonding. So when hydrogen bonding can take place, then you see hydrogen bonding form much more strong interactions compared to dipole repulsions. If hydrogen bonding can take place, even though the group can be having closeness of even this steric factor or dipole factor, hydrogen bonding will dominate. So if hydrogen bonding is taking place, this point to be given more priority if the other factors are not much dominant. So you can take these several factors which can affect the stability of different conformations of open chain compounds. I hope it is clear, this example. Now next can be taken conformation in cyclic compounds. When you take in cyclic compounds, conformation discuss. Let us take next point here.